All right, these are your notes for systems of equations with graphing. So as I'm talking through these, you can write and then pause to finish and move on when you're ready. For systems of equations, the ordered pair at the point of intersection on the graph is the solution to a system of equations. Systems have either one, no, or infinite solutions. All equations must be in slope-intercept form first. If your system of equations has one solution, it will have a point of intersection between the two lines, which will include an ordered pair as a solution. If your system of equations does not have a solution and there's no solution, it will have non-intersecting lines, therefore resulting in no ordered pair. If your system of equations has infinite solutions, it will have both equations being identical. You will not need to graph these, as you will have the same line on top of itself. Go ahead and pause if you need to. Press play when you're ready to continue. Solve the system y equals negative 2x minus 3 and y equals 2x plus 5. The first step is to take each of these equations and find their slope and y-intercepts so that you know how to graph each line. For this first equation, y equals negative 2x minus 3, you have a slope of negative 2 and a y-intercept of negative 3. So therefore, you are going to start at negative 3, and then you will follow your slope and go down 2 and to the right 1. But since I run out of graph after going down 2 and right 1 one time, I can reverse that and go up 2 and right 1, up 2 and right 1 to get a third point to make a most accurate line. Make sure to label your line with your equation. Next, we have y equals 2x plus 5. Our slope is a positive 2, written as a 2 over 1, and our y-intercept is 5. We're going to start by plotting at 5, and we can't go up 2 and to the right 1 because we run out of graph, so we're going to reverse, and we're going to go down 2 and left 1, down 2 and left 1. When we do this, we draw our line, label it, and then we're looking, because they cross, we know this is one solution. So we have to look for that ordered pair where they cross. So if I look right here where they cross, I am at negative 1, 2, positive 1. So that is my solution. If I want to check to make sure that I have my point correct, I can plug this x value in to these two equations, and my y value should come out to 1. So for instance, if I do negative 2 times negative 2, I get a positive 4. And a positive 4 minus 3 gives me a y value of 1. If I do 2 times negative 2, I get a negative 4. And negative 4 plus 5 gives me a y value of positive 1. So I know that this one is correct. If you need to pause before continuing, pause and press play when you're ready to continue. Solve the system y equals 2x plus 1 and y equals 2x minus 3. So again, I need to find the slope and y-intercept of each of my equations. For my first one, I've got a 2 and a positive 1. So I'm going to start at positive 1, and then I'll go up 2 and to the right 1, up 2 and to the right 1, making sure to label my line as I draw it. For my second one, I've got a slope of 2 and a y-intercept of negative 3. So I'm starting at negative 3 and going up 2 and over 1, up 2 and over 1, drawing my line, making sure to label it. You'll see that these lines do not cross. They look like they're going to because my lines are slightly off from a hand-drawn graph, but they do not cross. Therefore, if they have no intersection, it is just no solutions, and there will not be an ordered pair. Pause the video to finish taking the notes, and go ahead and press play when you're ready to move on. solve the system, y equals 2x plus 1 and y minus 3 equals 2x minus 2. The first thing you should notice is that this second equation is not in slope-intercept form. So we have our first equation, y equals 2x plus 1, but our second one is not in slope-intercept form. After putting it into slope-intercept form, you will see that the two equations are actually identical. Therefore, they have infinite solutions, and I do not need to graph that line. Below, you will find the U-try that we did in class today, and you can see the work that I did to get to that. I'm so sorry for the messiness of my second line. I made an accident, and of course, using pen, had to use whiteout. Make sure you get the U-try into your notes as well. If you have any questions, please make sure to email me and ask.